Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Pokemon HeartGold. Last time, we ended up doing stuff that I don't entirely remember because it's been a while since I've recorded these. In this episode, I have a Heracross following me, which means yes, I caught a Heracross off screen. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Artemis. Took me a while to catch her too, and would you know my luck, it was a female Heracross, which is why I'm using a sprite for the, Pokemon list for Artemis instead of a regular official artwork, because there was no official artwork of the female Heracrosses. The difference between a male and a female Heracross is that their horns are different, actually. So a little sexual dimorphism for that. Anyway, as you can see, those are my levels that I ended up going through, so let us now go through the Ilex Forest and head now towards our next route and towards our next city, Goldenrod City, a very robust city, to say the least. So, Fluffy, if you can cut the tree. Now, there is one more Pokemon I could technically bio while inside the Ilex Forest, but I'm going to be saving that for later, because I'm thinking I might buy a copy of Soul Silver, so then I will be able to actually do the event that event triggers, because it's a very important one. But, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Route 34, where a whopping 3 new Pokemon are going to be found. So what is the first of these Pokemon? Why, it's none other than a Tape Eater itself, and has very dark Pokedex entries. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Drowsy. Drowsy is a Psychic type with very good special defense, not very good special attack for being a Psychic type. It evolves at level 26 into the Child Kidnapper, as it is effectively known as, Hypno. Hypno gaining more special defense and a decent special attack and more HP, but still not that impressive of a special attack when it comes to a Psychic type. No, there is another Psychic type that you can find starting on this route that is a glass cannon for that, and that is the Abra line. Abras evolve at level 16 and through trading once they evolve. They are Psychic types with good special attack, and when they evolve into Kadabra, that special attack and speed goes up something fierce. This thing is a glass cannon, ladies and gentlemen. To evolve it one more time, you must trade it with a friend to evolve it into an Alakazam, where it gains more spoons. Don't know why it gains spoons, but hey, if you have a friend, an Alakazam does not hurt. In 6th gen, it got a Mega Evolution too. Finally, we have the Ditto line here. I should say, not really line, Ditto being a normal type that is very interesting because it's one of the 2 Pokemon that can learn the move Transform, which changes its typing into any of its opponents. Let me try and rephrase that because I realized I was losing it right there. Dittos are basically one of 2 Pokemon that can learn Transform. The other Pokemon that can learn Transform is Mew. What Transform does is it turns the user's Pokemon into another Pokemon, specifically the Pokemon that you are currently fighting, while also gaining all of its moves and its weaknesses. Ditto is primarily used for breeding, which actually on this route we will be meeting up with the Pokemon Daycare Center, in which you will be able to train up Pokemon and breed them. Which is why it's very appropriate that Ditto is found on this route, because you can use Ditto to breed your starter, and if the GTS was still up, you could end up trading that starter for pretty much anything you wanted. Well, before the Global Trading Center, especially in later games, turned into a, let me show off this Pokemon that I have that you can't get because I'm asking for a Pokemon that you can't trade. It's kind of dumb. But this man got his Pokemon back from the Daycare Center, which means they're super strong. Are there any other Pokemon that are available on this route that are new? Nope, but there are other Pokemon. In the original Gold and Silver, actually, this Pokemon right here was available on this route, and that's a Snubbull. Snubbull. I don't know why Snubballs aren't available on this route anymore in HeartGold, but they just aren't. And that's kind of weird. Anyway, Snubbull is a normal type, so fighting type moves will do well against it. Unfortunately, all I have right now for Artemis is Rock Smash, because despite the fact that she is bug fighting, she doesn't really learn too many fighting moves until later on. Her most powerful fighting move that she can learn is the titular Close Combat, but Close Combat has very negative side effects. So let's send out Nova. I should also mention that the bottom list where it's showing what Pokemon I currently have, before I was using it to where I would switch it whenever whoever was in front of my team was the first one, and I would modify it for every single time I would modify my team. Well, past me loved modifying my team way too much, so now it's just going to show a list of all the Pokemon I have, generally from strongest to weakest, but even then I'm not going to be wholeheartedly committed to that. So, we got ourselves another youngster right here to fight. Route 34 is pretty short. We're going to be spending the bulk of our episode inside of Goldenrod City. So, we got youngster Ian with his Mankey. Go, Optimus. You're probably wondering why I named my Heracross Artemis. It was the only thing that came to my mind. Good thing she knows Aerial Ace, because this is a fighting type. Pretty much anything can learn Aerial Ace. I know that my Quilava can learn Aerial Ace once it turns into a Typhlosion. And I only know this because I used that inside of Pokemon Coliseum when doing the 100 trainer battle. It's kind of weird. Right, Rock Smash on the Diglett. I wouldn't mind having a Diglett, but unfortunately, in HeartGold, I can't get Diglets until the second half of the game. And the second half of the game, I mean I have to beat the Pokemon League. So, no Diglets for me, but he's become the second best student of his class, thanks to me. So, we can register the phone number and battle. Surprisingly, off-screen, I get a lot of the requests to do the battles, so I'm going to do a lot of those off-screen because the Pokemon do power up. But, looky who it is. It's good old Lyra. Do I have to? Artemis wants blood. Odd that the route music's playing inside the daycare center. And we got Lyra Zimber in the Poke Gear. We're not really going to be using that one. Yeah, I'm not really going to be calling Lyra too much, if even at all. Alright. So, this is the daycare lady. She raises Pokemon for you. How the daycare works is you put a Pokemon inside the daycare, and for a certain amount of steps, I believe, they will eventually gain a level. The higher the level they are, the more you have to pay back. It's about 100 Pokédollars per level. But it's not too bad, to say the least. So we're going to leave Fluffy in there for right now. Get him up a few levels. But we registered the Daycare Man's number in the Pokegear. Daycare Man will end up calling you if you have an egg available, if I am remembering correctly. So, Daycare Man will call you. Now, up here, we have a police officer. If it's nighttime, police officers mistake you for bad guys and will battle you. They only battle you once, though, so they're one of the trainers that you can fight at night. So, sure. I'm sure you are confident in your ability to raise your Pokemon. I'm going to keep Fluffy inside the list right now because we're gonna be getting Fluffy back soon enough. So, horn attack. Psyduck, a water type, who has disabled my ability to use my horn. Great, I can't basically headbutt. Alright, let's try an aerial ace. Luckily, Artemis has such amazing physical attack that physical attacking moves are great. Plus also Psyduck doesn't really have the best defenses. It's more of a... Despite learning psychic moves, it's not a psychic type, which always bugged me. Alright, we are just trading numbers left and right. I hope people don't do this in real life, because it's very dangerous to, you know, put all of those numbers in. Look! Or as it's called in Japanese, Metamon. Makes sense. Break its rock, smash it. I was gonna say break its bricks. It's a move we go later. There goes the Ditto. There goes my ability to breed. Oh, Artemis is one level away from being level 18. What is the reason why I got Artemis? Well, the next gym we're going to is a normal type gym, and Artemis is really the only fighting type Pokemon you can get this early in the game. At the same time, I like having Artemis because I did want a Heracross for my team. So there is that. So, let us go up and around town. Here's the game corner, where it's safe and sound to play, and you can no longer gamble with slot machines, because that's too unwholesome for children. What do you want, Todd? Wait, didn't I just battle you? Yes, we did just battle you. Did he get lonely already that we left? The heck? Sup, be careful. Get off your bike in the tunnel. Well, good thing we don't have a bike. Now, this house right here is a very important house. So, this is Bill's parents' house, I believe. Because Bill's house is inside of Kanto. We're going to be meeting Bill later, because you can get a special type of Pokemon from Bill inside of Goldenrod City. And that Pokemon is one of my favorite Pokemon in the entire franchise. We're gonna have it on our team for a while too. But, welcome to the Goldenrod department store. Much like how it was in Kanto, the department stores sell many things based on the different floors. You can buy TMs here, you can buy Pokeballs here, you can buy stat-raising drugs here. I'm not gonna do that though, although I am gonna find some on the road, and instead of selling them like I normally do, I'm gonna give them to my Pokemon. And that's about it. So, playing in the basement of the department store, that's dangerous though, isn't it? Well, 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 if it isn't a Team Rocket member. Okay, fine, I'll leave. So, what is this? The Johto Kanto Magnet Train line. That's something we'll be dealing with in the post-game. And by post-game, I mean the second half of this game. Alright, go inside here. Oh, I guess Artemis is quite cute. Alright. Let's talk to you. So why don't we try a different Pokemon that will be friendly towards us? Like Zubatman. Because we raised Zubatman since level 2. Sort of looks happy. I believe if you get max friendship with it, she will end up giving you something. So I'll have to come back here because I don't think I ever come back. But this is the bike shop, the Goldenrod branch. Kind of in a back alley though. Hard for anyone to really see it. Well, maybe it's because in Kanto, bicycles are $1 million Pokédollars. But we get loaned a bicycle. So we can end up riding a bicycle around now, which is okay, but with the running shoes, makes the bike kind of useless. Makes it easier to hatching eggs, because with eggs, what you end up doing is the more steps you take, the closer it is to hatching. And each generation has made hatching eggs easier, with Gen 7 having that exploit that you can do. But, of course, I can't register the bike. So, let us ride it. Now, the bike is actually the source of many glitches inside this game, but I'll get more of those later. This is the global terminal. This is where you would access the GTS on the Nintendo DS Wi-Fi network and be able to trade with people all around the world, back before the GTS was comprised of assholes. Oh, hi Meryl. Wait, Lyra, we just saw you. And we have obtained the fashion case. This allows you to dress up your Pokemon if you so wish to do so. Sometimes your Pokemon will be holding items which will go inside your fashion case. I will not be doing the fashion case stuff inside this playthrough because it's really pointless. But come down here, and during certain times of the week, there will be stores. These stores range from medical shops, which will sell you herbs and whatnot for your Pokemon, which are basically just the medicine, but they don't... I think they cause your Pokemon to not like you as much because they're generally described as bitter. And then, more importantly, we have another type of shop down here, which Zubatman will be taking full advantage of. Ah, great. Raised its physical defense, stupid grammar. Okay, wing attack. That worked. With a good old shell bell. You fool. You've sealed your fate. Right, wing attack. And that takes care of the Grimer. Zubatman being 3 levels away from evolving into Golbatman. And hopefully, with enough friendship that we have, we'll be able to evolve within 1 level to a Crobatman. Crobats are so good, I love them. Right, Aerial Ace. Lather, rinse, repeat, the same strategy over and over again. Let's try Horn Attack. And that takes care of the Grimer. So, Artemis is now level 18, more than enough to take care of the gym. So, that takes care of Super Nerd Eric. Oh, and it's not even spelled right. As I say, as I'm just an angry Eric who always gets his name misspelled E-R-I-C when it's E-R-I-C-K. That's just me, though. Okay. Ooh, a Lickitung! I know just the thing to deal with you. Bite it. Bite its tongue. Ha ha! Bite it again. Ha ha! Bite it again. Ha ha! Killed it. Then again, that has to hurt, constantly biting the tongue with fangs. So, that deals with that. Now let us get to the store. This should be the herb shop. Yep, inexpensive herbal medicine. Holistic medicine, as it were. This guy right here, though, is the Pokemon Salon. He's the younger, less experienced of the 2 haircut brothers. He'll spruce up your Pokemon and make them friendlier towards you. Yes, there are other salon members that you can end up going to inside here that will groom your Pokemon and raise its affection towards you, but they only come at certain points in the week. So, here's a camera. But I'm not going to deal with that, so instead we're going to go and fight this super nerd. Give me your money, nerd. Yes, I consider Pokemon typing, but I'm also a stubborn son of a bitch. Oh, you have many Pokemon. A Magnemite. Ooh, that could be bad for Zubatman being flying against electric. So why don't we send out good old Artemis, because Artemis is going to be shining for the next couple of episodes. Please note as well, when I first got Artemis, she was level 3, and now she's level 18. The grind was real. Really a pain in the butt. Alright, so that deals with Magnemite. You're just gonna have a full team of Magnemite, aren't you? Well, point attack. Magnemite's special defense is not that... Well, special defense is actually pretty decent. Regular defense is not that good. Especially since now it's gained that steel typing that makes it weak to fire, when in Gen 1 it didn't have that. I wonder how that's gonna work in Sun and Moon when you're able to trade with the Generation 1 stuff. You're gonna have movesets that are completely different. It'll be interesting. I've still yet to play my Gen 1 copy that I got on my 3DS. Because I got it when it launched, and I made sure to get red because that was the one I started with, and I like to be right. Oh, a Voltorb, so you're switching it up, huh? Hey, you're using something that can blow up. Well, too bad. I outsped a Voltorb? I know Artemis's speed is very good, but Voltorbs are generally extremely fast. Then again, there was a 7-level difference. Alright. Now, I believe you are a Pokemaniac. Yep, you are a Pokemaniac. You can tell based on your dialogue alone. Ah, Donald. Slow. You're a Psychic type. I'm a bite you or astonish you. I'm gonna astonish you. Okay, now I gotta bite you. Or just switch out. Let's go with good old Annabelle. Which, good news, we're in Goldenrod City. We can actually rename Annabelle because the name raider is actually here. So we can actually name Annabelle Annabelle. That's all I ever wanted. Right, that takes care of Snow. Are these really considered rare Pokemon? I mean, you can find them in... Well, then again, there are 5% chances at the Slowpoke. Well, kind of misleading name. Wow. Normally, Slowpokes have really good special defense. Or is that their regular defense? And when they're Slowbro, its special defenses goes up. I think it's the latter, actually. Oh! Wait, Ian, we just fought you earlier in this episode! That's not an invitation for me to battle you. Just tell me you want to battle and then I'll, you know, fight ya. So, go down here. This door seems locked. No entry beyond this point. Okie dokie. But that takes care of all the trainers down here. And we got ourselves our Zubat to be more friendly towards us. Yeah, better be careful. That's why I've swept most of them. But this tent right here is the Name Raider's place. So get your Pokemon's name rated. The only thing you can't change for the Name Raider, unfortunately, is the names of Pokemon that you trade with. So when I traded Trade Fodder for Rocky, that person stuck with the name Trade Fodder for the rest of that Pokemon's life. So, let's name Annabelle Annabelle. Because I'm tired of her being called Flaffy when she's supposed to be Annabelle. Good old Annabelle. And there we go. So let us keep exploring around Goldenrod City. Here is the gym. And this is the Goldenrod Flower Shop. Seems we can't get into the gym. And there is a reason for that. But let's talk to you. Okay, yes, I know that. Yeah, and when it can't use moves, it knows the move Struggle, which will cause recoil damage like crazy. Struggle is very dangerous, and I have gotten many legendaries to go into a struggle before and kill themselves, which is very, very annoying. Alright, so let's try and see why we can't go into the gym, shall we? She has to go and get a radio card. Well, that means Whitney's at the radio tower. So let us go into here and embarrass ourselves. But first, let us talk to the reception ladies. Talk to this one right here, and she's the Pokemon Lottery Corner. You can play the lottery one a day, and your Pokemon's ID number, which is randomly generated based on each cartridge, will determine what prize you get. So we got Zubatman's matching digit. So we got a 4th prize, which is an Ultra Ball, which now we can actually buy Ultra Balls. I think that actually triggers that we can buy Ultra Balls now. So sweet, we actually won something from the lottery. If you get all the numbers matching correctly, you get a Master Ball. And this can only be done once a day, but it's technically a way you can get infinite Master Balls. Problem is, it's a pain. Nidorina can only be female, that is true. It's apricorns, but I keep on thinking apricots. That's more of a failure on my part, being an idiot and all that. So, let's take the quiz again. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. So, town map with the Pokegear. Nidorina can only be female. Good thing these questions are not randomized. No. It's possible to use the TM on Magikarp. That is actually true. Magikarps can't learn TMs or HMs. They are stuck with Splash, Tackle, and Flail based on leveling up. And as a result, until you get them to level 20 and they turn into a Gyarados, you're kind of stuck. So, Pokemon Show, Pokemon Talking, he's on here with Maria. Yes, he is, but I'm an idiot and forget this. Should have looked up the answers to this quiz. So now I have to take it 3 times. I am such a failure. So, let's keep answering the questions. And you might be wondering who that pink-haired lass is. That's Whitney. She is trying to take the quiz too, and failing at it. So, that's all the questions. Bingo, you got it all. Congratulations, here's your radio card. So now we can listen to the radio with the Pokegear. Yeah, I did too. So, that deals with that. So why don't we explore around a little bit before we end off this episode, that is. So, going upstairs. Looks like we got quite a bit of things. Lullabies make wild Pokemon sleepy. Interesting, so you can use the radio outside and it'll affect the battles. Yes, there's actually a special type of card that we'll be getting later and special types of sounds called Hoenn sounds and Sinnoh sounds, which will attract Hoenn and Sinnoh Pokemon inside places we've already been to. I'm not going over the bios for those Pokemon to do that, because that's a lot of Pokemon that do that, and already I'm thinking of how I'm going to handle the post-game. So it could change in the future, but that's not how it is right now. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're going to be tackling Whitney at the Goldenrod City Gym to get our 3rd badge.